how does a consumer become a consumer? And hence it's important that we need to know the stages of a consumer. And what better could be is to probably, if you could simplify that so that it becomes much more easier for you to understand the stages of your so-called customer has come from X to Y. And what is it? Let's try and understand that. Right? Now, the stages of a consumer journey would mean is that we are talking here about as how did the first trigger point started off for him to feel connected with ourselves or with our product or our services. And hence, the first trigger point for your so-called consumer is the brand awareness. Now, awareness when I mean by is that the person could have probably read something about you in newspaper, or maybe he would have seen somewhere as a poster or a banner, or probably must have visited many of his let's say friends, and there maybe they would have gone about discussing this, or probably some canopy initiatives which must have gone and put it up in a local let's say colony, and from there they would have got an interest. So that's what we are talking about as the brand awareness part, right? The second is that the moment he sees the product, founds it to be, let's say, yeah, okay, fair enough, I think it seems to be interesting, let me consider that. So he gets into a situation which is the contemplating situation. So that's what we are talking about here is as a consideration, right? Now, the more he starts considering, the more he starts contemplating things, then he gets to research work. Now he really wants to know more about, because he's now a little excited. He feels that yes, I think it's about that the product or the service which you are giving it to me seems to be finding some sort of a value, and hence I would like to know more about. I'm sure we all do that. So that's why either we visit our stores or we go to the nearby store and actually see the physical product, or probably feel that no, I don't really need to go there, but maybe through an information which is fine for me, I should be in a state to decide whether do I need to buy the product or not to buy. So that's what it means here. So we get into more of a research work. Now, based on the research work, there's all possibility that you reach out to the so-called store, or probably sitting at the office itself, just flipping through the Amazon portals or the Flipkart portals, or whichever is the portal which you would want the product to be delivered from. You go and research there, and then you buy the particular product. So that's the purchasing stage. Now, based on the purchasing state, you go about experiencing it. You feel excited, you feel proud, you feel happy, you feel quenching your thirst, right? You feel content, you feel more satisfied. All that is a part of an experience. And the moment once you see this happening on a regular basis over a period of time, you actually become much more loyal to the brand. You would be only using, let's say, Coke as a favorite drink, not Pepsi, or maybe not Fanta, or may not be some other thing, right? So somewhere or the other, the trigger point must have been that yes, you got, or your so-called client got the first time exposure to the model, and then over a period of time things have gone and transformed to the stages of being loyal. That's what it means here.